Hello everyone, Big Al, welcome. On this video I'm going to be working on the windshield wiper system on my 1993 Dodge Dakota pickup. Most first generation Dakotas will have this setup I'll be working on. One of my arms is AWOL and the other one's there, but it stopped working, so I will be replacing both of my arms. I'll also be replacing the main failing part in this system, and that is a nylon bushing that connects the control arms to the pivot mounts in the motor shaft. The cowl has to be removed to gain access to the mechanics. There are 7 Phillips head screws that hold the cowl on beside the hood supports on each side of the truck and 4 across the center. Then there'll be 1 on the top in the middle. This is the final screw in the top of the cowl. Pull the cowl back just a little bit and disconnect the washer fluid line. Then you're free to remove the cowl. Under the cowl is a plastic cover. Slide that back towards the windshield and release the tabs that hold it in. There are 3 bushings in this system. I like to replace all 3 when one of them fails, cause surely the other one's not far behind in my experience. These bushings will pop off by turning and pulling on them. To replace them, you just push and turn on them, and usually they'll go on the shaft pretty easily. I'll start by installing my main bushing here, which is the big failure I got going on. I'll start by putting the control arm back on the shaft, and then I'll take my bushing and twist and turn it on there until it locks on the shaft. The new one installed should look like this. This is the passenger side bushing. It literally just fell apart as I was taking it off, so it wasn't long for the EOL. I'll blend that in with my Cheerios tomorrow morning. And that is the passenger side bushing installed. This is the captain's side bushing. Notice both of the control arms connect to this mount. The passenger side control arm goes on the shaft first, and then the main drive arm, and then the nylon bushing holds all that onto the shaft. Now before you start putting everything back together, you're going to want to test this and make sure all your bushings are installed on there good and that they're going to stay on there. Dodge engineering in action there, folks. I'll take you below deck to see this system in action. This is something you'd think of after 6 Miller beers. Cheers. Okay, time to get it all back together now. Slide the tabs of the plastic cover back into place and pull the washer fluid hose back through. Next, set the cowl back in place and we'll reconnect the washer fluid line to the connector. Next, reinstall the screws that hold the cowl on. These are the new windshield wiper arms I ordered to install. These are around 15 bucks shipped on eBay. Pull the little tab out at the base and put your arm on the shaft, then slide that little tab back in and that locks your arm on. I found that these are good economy blades sold at NAPA. They're called the Proformer blades, and they simply just go on the arm and snap on. Okay, inside the truck now I'm going to test the wipers. It's not raining, but testing the windshield washer will also test our wiper function. There are 3 things I recommend for your windshield wiper system. Lube up the system. Any moving parts, just put some general purpose grease around those. Use slightly smaller blades. I'm using 17-inch blades on these, and they do just great. And never turn them on if the windshield reservoir is dry or if it's not raining, because that's a big strain on the system. And run at fast speed only when you got to. Thanks to my buddies at NAPA Auto Parts at Thomasville Crossing for helping me out with getting the bushings and the windshield wiper blades. These bushings are going to wear out on you every 2 years or so. If you have a lot of rain where you live, maybe sooner. It's just a high failure part, so keep some extras around. I'm into close to my 5th year of owning this truck, and this is about my 3rd time having to deal with these windshield wipers. Let me and others know about your experiences with windshield wipers on a 1st generation Dodge Dakota pickup. I am Big Allen Cox, and I will have more videos coming up for you in this new year 2025. And until the next time, I wish you many blessings from my shop to yours.